And now let's talk about 3 engaging activities that you can use to teach high frequency words. So the first thing that I do with my students is we model and then we provide guided practice before they move to their independent practice. So you can have a student sheet where you have your high frequency words where they are grouped by syllable type and vowel sound. And then here are the teacher notes, and that's just what would guide you in your explicit instruction. And depending on your kids, you could have them take some notes explaining why the words are decodable. In this case, I would just have them label that these words are closed. And when you get to a word that is considered irregular, I would have them highlight the irregular part and then explain to them why it's irregular and why they have to just learn that part. And like I said, you may see some people consider this as a heart word. The second engaging strategy that you can use to help students learn to read and spell high frequency words is phoneme, graphing, mapping. So in this case, you would use that list based on whatever phonics skill that you're using. And in this resource, I am just focusing on short vowels. I will have a resource coming out that has all of the different phonics skills that will be coming out soon. So in this case, the syllable type is it's closed. The phonics pattern is short A, and so the teacher would say, spell am, and then the student would repeat the word am, and then they would tap those sounds, am. And then they would put, you could put chips in the phoneme boxes, or you could have them with their pencil put X's, but you want them to count the number of phonemes or the number of sounds. So you want them to recognize that a word is made of sounds, and then you want them to spell the graphemes. So you want them to make the connection that says that first sound is I, and that I in this case is spelt with an A. And then you would go to the second phoneme, so am, is spelt with an M, and they would write that in the graphing portion of the graphic organizer. They would write the letter M, and then they're going to write the full word. Now, I do have a resource that will be coming out soon that all of these activities that I'm sharing with today, you could be able to purchase and download and use in your classroom. And then the last engaging strategy that you could use is just fun, interactive games. That helps with practice. The more students have learned a skill, the more they can practice it, the more that it's going to go to long-term memory. You're going to move from accuracy, so from them getting it correct, to it actually becoming automatic. And that's where we want to be. We want them to be automatic. That's where they will be able to read and spell words and it seem as though they're not thinking about it. That's because it's already in their long-term memory and they just know that skill. It's become automatic. And in this game, you would print these cards off on colored cardstock, and then you would shuffle the cards together, and I have the extra turns and lose a turn in random places within the game deck, and students draw a card and they read it. If they read it correctly, they get to keep the card. If they don't read it correctly, it goes to the bottom of the stack and they get a chance to try again later. And then the extra turn is just that. If they draw an extra turn, they get to go again. If they lose a turn, then the next player gets to go. At the end of the game, the student that has the most game cards, that's the winner. And they absolutely love to play this game. So I hope you enjoyed this session today. If you have any questions or comments, please comment in the comment section below, and be sure to follow and subscribe so that you can see all of my new videos when they come out.